I don't know how many THAAD batteries we deployed into the region, the THAAD being the more advanced of our air defense system. So that's probably a classified number. What I do know is that there's photographic evidence that 5 radars associated with THAAD batteries have been destroyed by the Iranians. The Iranians are precisely picking us apart. They're taking us apart piece by piece by piece. They took out our early warning eyes in Al Udeid, $1.1 billion early warning radar, gone. They've taken out other radars. They've destroyed 5 THAAD batteries, which I believe, and I wrote this earlier, is the maximum number we have deployed in the region. So our THAAD is no longer operational outside of Israel. And they are now picking us apart, destroying there are people who are saying the amount of destruction done to American military infrastructure is the greatest in the history of the United States, that outside of the Civil War. Nobody has ever inflicted this much harm on the United States. Nobody has attacked American military installations to this degree. And the Iranians are just picking us apart piece by piece by piece. They're using intelligence provided by the Russians and the Chinese that specifically identify locations, and they have the weapon systems that are able to strike these locations, and we don't have the ability to defend ourselves. So ask yourself, who's winning this war? The trajectory is in favor of Iran.
I can tell you, if you ask an Israeli General Zamir, he thinks we are. Watch this.
I am in continuous contact with my American counterparts, including the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States, General Dan Kane, and the commander of CENTCOM, Admiral Brad Cooper. We are fighting based on shared interests and values. In this war, shoulder to shoulder, they are true friends. Through coordinated action, we are stripping the regime of its military capabilities and bringing it to strategic isolation and a point of weakness in which it has never been before.
Yeah, so pretty much game over. I mean, you saw the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, is like I said, yeah, they're toast. We are definitely winning, and boy, you ain't seen nothing yet. He said yesterday, much, much more is coming. What do you say to that?
Well, I believe much, much more is coming. I believe we'll continue to drop bombs on Iran. I think we're going to continue the video of things blowing up. I saw in your resume, Colonel, that you were a participant in Operation Desert Storm. So you know full well that we blew up a lot of infrastructure in Iraq as well. I was one of the people to help design the strategic air campaign, and I monitored it as a battle damage assessment officer. And then I went into Iraq afterwards as a weapons inspector and visited all the places that we blew up, all the places that were in our target package. And what I found is that we blew up a lot of buildings. I was told by an Iraqi general, very senior Iraqi general, he said, Mr. Scott, you guys are really good at blowing up buildings, really good. He said, and we're pretty good at pouring concrete. And he said, the thing is, when you blow up the buildings, they're all empty. But when our concrete cures, we put everything back in and we're back in business.